Hey y'all, welcome back to a special edition of Hopped Up Beer Review. We are in the midst of the 2023 Brewers Advent Calendar. Today we are trying Turmweisse from the Weissbierbrauer Kuchlbauer out of Abensberg, Deutschland. Thanks for joining us.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are drinking and reviewing. We are back to review another beer out of the Brewers Advent Calendar for the 2023 edition, and excited to share another beer with my bros here. I've got Andy in the attic, I've got Jay, I am Ben. What are we drinking today? 3% German, Andy.
Oh, I'm up to 3% now. It was 2%.
Well, you know, as your German skills grow.
Is it like Discord? What level?
Sure.
You're now third level German. We're drinking. Sorry, back to the beer. Turmweisse. It's a wheat beer out of the Weissbierbrauer Kuchlbauer from Abensberg, Deutschland.
All right. You say that another 25 times and you might make it to level 4.
Next level. You've leveled up in your German.
Oh, goodness. So we did have this one last year in the 2022 calendar. I believe it was number 2, I think, on our list.
There you go.
Don't quote me on that, but I think it was number 2.
It was early in the box. I knew that.
Yeah.
Because the can art caught our attention.
So we
Cheers.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Definitely weedy. Turmweisse.
Definitely is.
A wheat beer. 5.9%. This one, yes. Means tower white. So that tower on the can, and we discussed this last year, is an actual physical, very tall structure tower. The beer pays homage to the Kuchlbauer Tower that is on the can and the culture of brewing in Bavaria. So according to the beer, you should be able to pick out notes of apricot and tangerine. Maybe a little apricot. Get a mild citrus.
Yeah.
It roll off the back of the tongue.
Yeah. I don't know that I'm getting the tangerine so much, but
I'm not getting any of that.
It's Weissbierbrauer Kuchlbauer out of Abensberg. At first, there was a brewery in the town that started around 1300 and AD. We're not talking BC, Ben. So I knew you were about to get excited. Wow. Yeah. So around 1300, the parent company of the Weissbierbrauer Kuchlbauer is actually the one, and there in Abensberg, that is claims to have started around 1300. They hold one of the oldest official brewing rights in the world, they claim. Now, we've talked about old brewers in the past, but I can't remember how old and old, but 1300s is pretty old. And then, then you're talking about, okay, who not only who started first, but who owns the brewing rights. So it's in some type of public record that they were granted, license to do this. So if you're going by brewing rights or public records, yeah, then you can look that up all over the world and see who's got some of the oldest, and potentially they've got one of the oldest. So it came into family hands, the current family hands, in 1903, and they're now in their 9th generation of breweries and of family members. And it was known as Zoom Kuchlbauer, the brewery, until the current name of Weissbierbrauer Kuchlbauer in 1751. And as the name implies, the Weissbierbrauer, they specialize in wheat beers, or white beers, whites and wheats. I'm going to drink some more.
Are you drinking some more because you were done with the information?
I am done.
Okay.
No more information.
So I think it was really interesting. I think, if I remember correctly, we delved a little more into the tower itself on the last year's video. So definitely we'll put a little card somewhere here. So if you want to check that out, or we'll put it at the end of the video too. So you can go check that out and learn a little bit more about the beer as well. And that's something you can remember, check out. If you get one of our videos here this year, it's likely, a lot of these beers we've actually had, in the 2022 calendar. Probably, I don't know, probably 80% of them we've had and reviewed previous already. So, we may have some additional information in last year's video. You want to check those out as well. All right, so we've all obviously had this one because we had it last year. So I'm going to go first on this one. I really, really like this beer. I don't remember how I rated it last year. I didn't go watch the video from last year. I didn't check my score at all on Untapped. I don't know if it's this year's version. I don't know if it's just, us doing the show for a little while longer and palate, but this one to me today, definitely you get the wheat notes, but it also, it to me, it drinks like a cream ale almost a little bit. It seems very creamy to me. And man, I love a good cream ale, even though this isn't one, but that's again how it drinks for me. I get a little bit of the apricot, don't get tangerine at all. This one's fantastic to me. This one is an 8.5. I love it.
Wow.
Jay, what do you think?
I do not agree with you at all.
I didn't figure you would.
It's a 9.5.
To me, I'm not a cream ale fan at all. First, I don't see this or taste it like a cream ale. I'm not a wheat person as much anymore, so to me, I did not get apricots or tangerines or any citrus. To me, I get more of your, honestly, it's more banana or Heffy like on the one that I'm drinking. I don't know if it could be different than what you're drinking, but that's the flavor that it imparts to me. It's not bad. It's actually pretty good from that standpoint, but I don't see it as a cream. It's more of a wheat Heffy, and I'll have to go with probably a 7. I mean, I love the can art. I like the beer. It's not one I'm going to sit here and drink every day, but it's a solid beer.
I drink it every day. What you think, Annie?
It does that unfiltered feel to it. I can see why you think it's like a heavier feel of a cream ale. To me, it's all wheat. It's close to like a Hefeweizen, but it's like a classic wheat beer. It is really easy drinking. Pick up just the subtlety of that fruit into it, and unlike the like a Hefeweizen, it doesn't feel so much of a banana as closer towards the stone fruits, you know, apricot and then or tangerine. Apricot's stone fruit, right? Like a peach.
I don't know. I mean, y'all had to tell me what a stone fruit.
I don't know.
meant
Well,
on
I'm
one of these
asking you.
videos, so
Let me direct this towards
yeah,
Jay.
yeah, you're asking the wrong person.
Good. I would have it multiple times over and over, but not as high as 8.5. I give it a 7.5.
That is going to be a 7.8 for the Turmweisse wheat beer. Here in our 2023 Brewers Advent Calendar. I'm not going to try to pronounce the rest. If you want to hear that again, Andy, you have Sally ready or no?
What
No.
are you talking about? Turmweisse or Weissbierbrauer?
Your button. Your
What does she need to say? What do you want to
translator.
say?
I don't know.
He
Anyway.
can't find the button.
Okay.
No.
So
Weissbierbrauer Kuchlbauer Abensberg. Is that which word do you want?
sure.
I've got the
that's
words.
Good. If you have made it this far in this season of giving, be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notification bell. Check out our other 2023 Brewers Advent Calendar videos, and you can also check out our 2022 Brewers Advent Calendar videos. It's likely we got some of their beers in 2022 that we don't have in 2023, so maybe you are drinking some of those as well. But we hope you are enjoying these videos if you are indeed watching them. Also, check us out on all social medias down below. Links are in the description. And come say hey in our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server, where the month of December is Brewers Advent Calendar month. And Andy is bored already. So
Just sleepy.
Sleepy, yes.
It is kind of boring, this part of it.
I mean, if I can only hit a button and say this, over and over again.
Stream Deck.
Exactly. For Andy in the attic and Jay, I'm Ben. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.